I'm your host, Onikyuga, and welcome to Let's Play Powerblade. In the year 2191, the Earth's blissful existence was governed by a powerful master computer. That seems like a bad idea. I mean, haven't the people in 2191 seen any of the movies from the year 2000? I mean, the whole Y2K thing should have been enough to discourage this. Because of course, something went wrong with the master control program, and chaos ensues. Nova was summoned. Meet Nova, our American Gladiators reject who has a striking resemblance to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Chief's telling us that we must contact 6 agents hiding in the 6 sectors protecting the master computer. They are these people. These people are very important because, aside from having these ID cards, the ID cards will let us get into our boss area. They also act as checkpoints. So, if you die during the level, you're going back to where you met your contact there. So, these are good people. We want to see these people. Like I said, they have an ID card. The ID card lets us get into the security room located in the same area, it's just a different little place. So, we defeat the guards within the security rooms, we grab the secret tape units, and when we get all 6, we get to find out where the control center is, which is probably in the center. And at the control center we must defeat more guards, destroy the computer, and restore order to society. That last one seems like a big order. But we should be careful and watch our backside. He's like, can do. I was in American Gladiators. I can do a lot of that. So, we're going to be playing on normal. And that Powerblade we mentioned earlier is actually a boomerang, so he's also Australian. We have our great music that will accompany us throughout this game. That's on the loudspeakers of this area. I mean, who doesn't love that? Okay. One of the benefits to having a boomerang instead of a gun is that most of all we can throw diagonally and up and down, and we can choose where we're going to throw. We don't just aim straight ahead, which is always a big fault in Mega Man in my opinion. The ability to shoot in directions is very important. Okay, ladders are my least favorite part of this game. They're very clunky and they don't always let you jump off of them. But other than that, this is a very good game in my opinion. It's like Mega Man, but not too much so that it's like obvious. There are a few points that become very confusing by that, but you'll see. That grenade we picked up is a different kind of power-up. They're expendable, and it blows up every enemy on screen. So, that was the double boomerang, which ran into me too quickly for me to dodge. And here's our first secret agent, wearing pink pants and waving his arms about. And of course, he doesn't know what we look like. So this could be a random thug, and he's just giving us this ID card for good measure. And then he disappears into nothingness. That red boomerang is a power-up. It will increase our attack and make us as strong as we can be without something special. So, moving on. The enemies usually have a pattern that they'll go through, or they'll just be attracted to you in their own little metallic ways. I knew I shouldn't have picked out these magnetic pants. It's the style. You can't blame these people of 2191. They don't know any better. Okay, that is the triple boomerang, giving us our last increased number power-up. So we're just about as buff as we can get. We just need more range, and that will be fairly random if we get any. Okay, we have the cute little hidden area, which gives us something cool in my opinion. It's the robot suit. Robot suit lets us shoot through walls and nothing much else. It just lets you be a badass because you're in a robot suit. I mean, what could go wrong if you're in a robot suit? Nothing. Because worst case scenario, you jump out and you're still fine. Okay. Everything seems to be going good. Okay. So, one nifty trick while you're not Robot Man is that you can jump to kind of extend your range just that little touch more. And this is another one of those expendable items. This is the health up. It restores our health and lets us move on that way. It's very useful. It's basically an E-tank. And we know how those come in handy. So, we defeat our ape robots that throw bombs of all things. And we meet our first boss. In the Sector 1 ID confirmed. Lock release. Alright. He's basically a giant mech with a shield. He's kind of wimpy. I mean, you can just power through him most of the time. First level is basically, this is everything in the game that you will end up seeing, aside from enemies. So, you learn all of your stuff, and get used to it, because all of the tricks will come in later, and they'll be sure to use them. So, this has been your host, EQ Guy, and I hope you've enjoyed episode 1 of Let's Play Powerblade.